like heroes, there's lots of extra regular units, lots of balance changes and shit. It's meant to be a lot better, like all the good players play Elite mod now, they don't play vanilla. You didn't upload all of episode 2 in December, so that means Metal Gear Solid 2. Am I right? Are you wrong? No, not right. Because from what I remember, and certainly this is what I'm sticking to, like, I had to do episode 2 before the episode 1 and 2. I will do episode 1 and 2 before the year is out. Now, it isn't done completely yet. That is correct. But it is doing at the moment. It has been started. It is being done. So it depends on your take of it, whether it counts or not. And as the authority on what counts and what does not count, I say it counts. I started episode 2 on the 31st of December, hence I kept my promise. It was done deliberately so, hence it counts. It counts. That is the official, that's the law. That's how it's going. We'll play with your subscribers on YouTube or with the viewers here. Yeah, dude, you mean, I was going to say, like, do you mean generally? Because it's like, dude, I play fucking loads of community games and stuff with folk and shit. But you mean Dawn of War 2? Yeah, Dawn of War 2, I'll set up the game with us all when we play next time. Definitely. Definitely. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm just really fiending a bit of Dawn of War 2 recently. I think after playing a bit of Dawn of War with Necro and shit, and then watching loads of replays of Dawn of War 2 on YouTube accidentally, thinking there were Dawn of War 1 replays and then Dawn of War 2, and then I watched Dawn of War 2 replays and go, you know what, this isn't Dawn of War 1, but it actually looks quite fun still, so I'm going to give it a try. Are you at least getting the Gnome achievement in episode 2? Yes, definitely. I mean, I didn't even realise what I was going for. I'd heard something about the Gnome, but when I saw the Gnome, I instantly fell in love with fucking the guy anyway, you know, like, it was funny. It looked like, that's my companion. That's my inanimate object companion through this game. But I'd heard tale of something to do with the Gnome anyway, so it's like, yeah, let's carry it, just in case. And then, what started as business became pleasure. And then people since then have told me, yeah, you've got to take it and put it in a cannon and send it to the moon. So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely doing that, definitely. Have you ever heard the song Lord Vessel by Tanuki Sue? I haven't. I'll look up that. Is it like a Flash cartoon song kind of thing, or? I don't know, I'll look that up later on. Tanuki Sue. Well, God, the driving segments are going to be hell with that damn gnome. How the hell am I supposed to drive around with a gnome? How's that gonna work? I'll figure something out. I guess I could jump out of the car and then launch George with the gravity gun, send him flying, and then drive on a bit, and then pick him up, and then send him flying, do something like that. Would that work? Fuck knows. We'll find out though. Oh, you can get the gnome stuck in the car. Oh, well, there we go then. We'll do that. Much easier. Much easier. Can you help George with his alcoholism? Well, you know, if you send him to the moon, he can't get access to it no more. That's the best way of beating addiction, to remove the temptation. So, yeah, I think that might help out with his alcoholism. One second. Ugh. Fucking choking away almost there, and I need a fucking drink. Have you been training? Oh, Sizzletongue! Greetings, sir! Greetings. I've not been around on Skype, but when I've looked over and stuff like that, I've skim-read through what was being said and stuff like that. Yeah, you're in the Dawn of War time, aren't you, sir? And no, I haven't been practicing at all. It's the same like when me and Necro and Jay and everybody else plays Dawn of War and stuff like that. It's like I think to myself like, should I put in a few games beforehand just to... Nah, Nah, just fuck it. Let's just go. And so, yeah, I do alright, actually. I do alright. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing in Dawn of War, really. It's just pure luck. I mean, I played it a bit. Like, we're talking, like, fucking 5-6 years ago. I used to play it a little bit. But it's just old memory and luck that gets me by when I play. But no, like I say, not really been practicing that much. I should, but... I mean, I'm against Morphine in the first round, so... The best thing, the way that I'm approaching this is, let's try and make a good game out of it. I don't suspect that I'm going to win. It's probably going to be 2-0 for Morphine. But I'm not going to make it easy for him. That's just what I'm trying to do. I'm just going to try to not make it easy for him. What race do you play, OTG? Mainly Chaos at the moment, but Space Marine as well. So it's going to be like, we've got to pick 2 races to use in, like, in rotation. So it's probably going to be Space Marine and Chaos. Purely because, like, I just can't remember, like, Eldar and Orcs very well and shit like that. Very boring, but still. They're like Space Marine and Chaos, you can't get much more fucking vanilla, really. I guess Space Marine Orcs? Nah, I don't know. Cause at least Chaos and Space Marine share, like, unit similarities, like the Tactical Marines and Chaos Space Marines and shit, but still. The best way to beat your addiction is to go to the moon. In fairness, that is actually true. You know, it sounds daft, and it is daft, but it's actually true at the same time. Like, if you were an alcoholic, or you were addicted to chocolate, or, you know, like, addicted to shopping, you go to the moon, you don't have that addiction no more. Well, you might, but you won't have it for long, because you can't. Happy birthday, OTG. Are you going to be streaming any more games after this ramble, or was Pinball the last one? Unfortunately, Pinball was the last one today, dude. Pinball's the last one, like I said at the beginning, I was just going to stream for about 3 hours or something tonight. I mean, I was just going to chill out, you know, it being my birthday and stuff like that, but I'm like, you know, no, fuck it. I want to play some Quake with folk and shit like that. I want to play some Quake with lads, so we'll fire up a stream and get some Quake on and shit. Have a bit of a ramble and such. Imperial Guard are really good. Really fucking good. Once they entrench in, you can't fucking get them out. Like I say, I'm not ultra savvy with Dawn of War anymore, but I do know fucking that. You let an Imperial Guard entrench and you kind of fucked. You ain't getting up no ramps, you ain't fucking getting through no choke points, you ain't getting into his base. But I did figure out using... This is why, like, I've got to fall back on using Space Marines, because I play Chaos, but you need 2 races in this tournament. I'd play just Chaos, but like I say, I don't know the other races well enough anymore to... I would have played Necrons, but they're banned, so it's got to be Space Marines. And Space Marines are damn good anyway, because they've got the Assault Marines with the Melter Bombs, so they're just a damn good fucking unit. You can just harass the base and take out generators and structures and shit like that, or take out vehicles with them. They're really fucking good. So here's my birthday question. How does it feel to get older? Feel any wiser? And what's your New Year's resolution? Well, like I said, that's the way that I go about getting older, me. Like, if I feel like I've gotten wiser in the last year, which I generally always do, it's like there's always something that I've got a handle on better. There's always something that I have a better outlook on, or I'm attacking differently and better each year. So yeah, I don't have any problems with fucking getting old. Like I say, as far as I'm concerned, like, this year's Liam is better than last year's Liam, which was better than the years fucking before that and shit, so it's all good. New Year's resolution-wise is stay off caffeine and work a bit harder. That's about it, really. Well, there's not so much working harder, because I do a lot, you know, like, stream times and stuff outside that. It's more along the lines of be more, like, regular. Except there's always periods, like, for months at a time where, like, the videos are up on YouTube regular every time. And then there's, like, a period of, like, a couple of months where there's nothing. It's almost like seasonal, like fucking TV seasons with my YouTube. And that needs to stop this year. When I start up the videos again soon, like I say, I'm still having a break over Christmas and stuff like that and into my birthday. But when I start up the videos again soon, which is probably going to be next Monday, that needs to stay regular then. I need to be able to get through an entire fucking year and go, yeah, you know what? Videos were on YouTube every fucking day. They were supposed to be. So that's it, basically. Be a bit more regular. I just have problems with fucking regularity, me. Like, not like toilet trouble and stuff like that, but, you know, just commitment, I guess. It's just average guy fucking problem. OTG content gets better and better each year, promise you won't stop. Oh, I ain't going nowhere, dude. I ain't going nowhere. They'll have to force me off the fucking internet to get rid of me. I ain't going nowhere, man. Like, I've got this long-term plan, me, of still doing this in, like, fucking 40, 50, 60 years' time. As long as I can still speak, and as long as I can still press buttons, then I'm still gonna be doing this. So I ain't going fucking nowhere, dude. This is what I'm saying, dude. This is what I'm saying. Like, fucking guys have commitment problems anyway. It's just naturally inbuilt into us. I've got to be honest though, like, I am worse than the average guy, man. I am really fucking worse. I am just terrible, man. Like, it's like, sometimes I think, like, it's borderline actual, like, problematic, because it's like, it can be something, like, even the smallest of commitments make me have this knee-jerk reaction of, fuck it. I don't know what it is. It can be the smallest thing, and my knee-jerk reaction to it is to go, fuck it. CBA, leave it till later, bottom of the pile, back burner that shit. And it's like, no, seriously, it would take me about 5 minutes to sort it out, but I'll spend the next fucking 5 days worrying that I'm not doing it. So I need to get that. That's my New Year's resolution, really. I stop doing that stupid fucking shit. Yeah, I'm getting clear in more as well. Yeah, like, now that I've got the mic. See, the problem is that I had the problem with the mic, but now that I've figured out a setting on the mic that allows Claire to be heard crystal clear, then yeah, I'm going to be doing more stuff with Claire. Definitely this year. Like I say, it should be a better year. I mean, this year wasn't bad, actually. To be fair, this last 2013 wasn't a bad year for videos and shit. And because I got fibre optic, it was a great year for streaming. Great year for streaming. So it was a great year for streaming, and it was a good year for YouTube. Next year needs to be a fantastic year for streaming, and an incredible year. Well, a fantastic year for YouTube as well. That's basically it. 50-50 between the streams and the YouTube shit. So, it should be a better year. Up my streaming game, and the YouTube game should be up dramatically as well. Somebody said something above as well, like, what did you think about, have you seen Necroscope's Resident Evil 4 playthrough? I haven't. And, like, what did you think to the save state? I can imagine from what you said there, save states were used quite liberally, but that's Necro's style, is that dude. Necro likes to save states. Quite a few playthroughs that do it that way. I mean, to be fair, I used to do that quite a lot as well. Back in the more emulatory HTSF kind of days, I used to save state quite a lot. But generally only on harder stuff, but I did used to save state quite a lot. I mean, I've got to be honest, like, I have no opinion on that one way or the other. It's like, I completely agree with the camp that says if you couldn't save state in the original game, you shouldn't be able to save state when you're doing a playthrough of it. Now it ruins some elements of the game. Well, some elements, yeah, I can agree with. I mean, sometimes it's not as bad as what people reckon out, but other times, yeah, it does entirely screw the entire point of the game. But on the other hand, you've got to take it from a video maker's point of view, where sometimes you just know, like, the ability that you have, or just this game is just rock fucking solid. It's going to be a lot of repetition, and you take the route of going, it's better to annoy a few people because they hate save stating than what it is to annoy a lot of people because I'm on the same bit that only takes 10 minutes, but I'm spending an hour and a half on this 10-minute bit, and then the next 10-minute bit, I'm spending another hour and a half on it, whereas I could just spend 20 minutes on it by using save states, or less than that. So, you know, I kind of, you know, I'm honestly very neutral on it. I really am. Like, I could not say one way or the other. I understand both points of view of it. I really do. I can understand it from a viewer point of view, both sides of the viewer point of view, and I can understand it from a video maker's point of view as well. So it's something that I would like to say is neither right nor wrong, but is actually more leaning towards wrong due to, like, certain game mechanics, you know, like, you know, the game it had its own save system, and saving whenever you want goes against that. But, like I say, you know, when you're making a video of it, you know, they didn't take into account you making a video of it. So, like I say, I think I'd honestly stay on the fence on that one. I really would. I mean, I don't use it so much anymore, but, you know, if I had to, and I thought it was the right idea to, I would. So, entirely dependent on the person. Oh, so do you want to do a practice round of Dark Crusade later on? Sorry, dude. Like I say, I'm bailing off stream in the next 5 minutes, and then I'm just gonna chill out for the rest until I go to sleep tonight, dude. So sorry about that. But yeah, I'll play another time, definitely. Like I say, I could probably do with a brush-up game. I haven't played in like a couple of months almost now. I think last time I played was Necro's charity stream. So yeah, I'll definitely have a game at some point, dude. But like I say, I'm just gonna I think I'll just chill out tonight. Over apologies as well, dudes. I've missed quite a lot of questions and stuff here. Like I say, I scrolled quite fast. Save states, either abuse the fuck out of it or do not use it at all. There is no middle ground. It is kind of hard to find the middle ground with save states, I must admit. Like, once you start, it kind of, like, it's too much. And, you know, if you don't use any, it can be too little, or, yeah, it's a weird one, it really is. I think it's one of the reasons why I don't use any nowadays. It's like, it's just easier, but not easier at the same time. You gotta play your fucking heart out to get through some of the older games that are really hard, and to not use save states when you're just wanting like a mini playthrough. It's an hard one. It really is. The 16-bit era games were just a lot harder. So, like I say, I'm going to stay neutral on that. I'm going to stay neutral on that. It depends on the game. I will say, though, it depends on the game, and it depends on the playthrough as well. Different playthroughs have different levels of skill and different levels of desire to, like, you know, do repetition. Some people can't stand it at all. Others don't mind it. Some don't mind it a little bit. You know, like, I don't know if there's a right or wrong. I think it comes down to viewer preference and playthrough preference, and I don't know if you could really say something is right or wrong, but I guess there'll be certain instances of, like, that really wasn't needed to that level, and there'll be certain instances of it would have been nice if you'd just used 1 or 2 save states there, just to save yourself a bit of time. I mean, I used a couple of save states in the indigestions for the Metroid ROM hacks, didn't I? So but like I said, I was limited to 45 minutes to an hour or whatever like that for the indigestion. So that's why I did. But I didn't like, you know, it wasn't like one screen save state, one screen save state, one screen save state. But, you know, could have done. How's your adoption going, OTG? Still nobody taking me yet. But then again, it's been Christmas, hasn't it? And holidays and shit, so maybe the post is delayed a little bit, who knows? Hey OTG, hey dude, how goes it, Lord Equine? Do you know the Dark Souls aggression mod? I do. Claire's made me watch some guy stream that. Lobo Jr. By the way, guys, you know you ask for a lot of Dark Souls out of me, which is great because I fucking love Dark Souls and shit. But if you ever like you're pining for a bit of Dark Souls and you want somebody that's good at it, you want to. I mean, the stream that Claire always watches or used to watch anyway, guy called Lobo Jr. He does a hell of a lot of Dark Souls type stuff, and he's very fucking good at them. He also does all the mods and shit, like the aggression mod and all kinds of a mod. He does those special runs as well, like you can only do this, or you can only do that, or you've got to do this order, or you can't do this. You know, crazy shit like that. Crazy shit like that. Oh, see you if somebody's going. Oh, there you go. Norwegian Wolf. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. But yeah, like I say, if you're fixing for a bit of Dark Souls, then Lobo Jr. is probably your guy, and he's probably streaming fucking now. Tell you the truth, I'm not sure. He seems to stream a lot. Should tell my mum I wanted to adopt you for Xmas. Does he ask for subscriptions? I don't know, actually. I don't know. He's probably subscribable, but I don't know if he asks for subscriptions or not. I'll tell you something, that if I ever get a subscription button, you won't see me asking for them. You see me being very appreciative of anybody that would subscribe, but not fucking asking for them. You see, I give people that watch me fucking respect to be able to use the, you know, the sites as well as I can use them. Because using the sites is not very hard. It's not very hard at all. So I don't know why people have to remind people. It's like, oh, it's a call to action, a reminder. It's like, yeah, but they were going to do that regardless, you know? If they wanted to do that, they were going to do that. But, oh well. Oh, meow? Oh. What? What do you want? Hi-yi. Hi-yi. What are you doing? Hey, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Is that you? Are you the good girl? Or is there another good girl that I should be talking to? Should I be talking to another good girl? Hmm? Yeah, maybe my stroke should be going towards another good girl and not you. What do you say to that? Huh? Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of, speaking of cats, I finally got a USB extension cable. I meant to say this out of the last, before Christmas, you know, because considering the massive amounts of fucking tips. It's huge. I put a fair bit of money back into stuff, like, you know, multiplayer games to do, and, you know, the Quake Live sub, and, you know, like, equipment and shit like that. And one of the bits and shits I got was a big old extension cable. Big old USB extender. I've got three cats. And I got a big old USB extension cable, like a big 10-meter one. So I need to... I can't do it right now. But at some point in the future, I'm going to hook up the webcam and via that big massive USB cable, and I'll fuck about with the cats on the big fucking cat tower they've got, so you'll be able to see them and shit. You haven't seen them in ages, have you?